I'll be right. I think she's going to continue to do the countdown. She's going to continue to count out and let us know when she's going to stream. Oh, y'all started. Never mind.
I haven't been time. Let me bring time. There we go.
At everyone at here.
Oh.
Alright, Cessna, you want to do the intro then?
Bye everyone. Stream end here. Good night.
Alright, goodbye. Good night. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another match of to Kitten Cup. Kitten Cup round 32. Switch that words. Switch as well. Oops. In this matchup, we shall have Street Gatitos, aka Street Cats, versus bocchi the poggers. I almost struck myself. C11, C22 respectively. Street Gatitos have Big Dykes, Kanagi, Baby Silka, and Alex. Wow. Dang, I actually don't. I don't remember that team's name. Actually, I can do this real quick. Well, bocchi the poggers. Wait, Cessa, did you change the name of the team name?
Team name?
Yeah, did you change the team name on this spreadsheet?
Which one?
Bocchi's team name.
Oh,
yeah, okay. Featuring so bocchi flowers. Bocchi the poggers features flowers, Sansuka, Mihiro, and Dapon. Pretty much every North and South American team.
Ox Blair's on the other side. Didn't see that.
What?
You just stuck out of the blow. I didn't see it there. Very well. Speak Gatitos. We'll pick second. So, what the players will first ban and first pick. And no more 4 gone. That's actually. No, I think we've seen a few no more 4 bans.
No, number 4 is like a half stream, half tech map. So,
yeah.
Understandable.
That's reasonable. And DT2.
Bye bye tech maps. We shall. You all. You
yeah,
will
no
not be
tech.
forgotten.
No, you will be
tech.
forgotten.
Yeah, you will be
All
forgotten.
my homies hate tech.
Good.
Way it is, I guess. And the first pick is HR1. Well, that's a hell of a way to start. Flowers?
Good night time map. Oh,
meow.
mom. Again, this if no one has seen this map yet, I mean this map is pretty old, but if you have not seen it, this map is very consistent. There's no consistent aim. There's not really any spikes in this map. Probably the only spike that I can see is before the final course, but that's not really a spike. That's more so. That's not really a mega spike. Major spike. It's more so like a slight peak, slight hill. About the same as throughout the map. But yeah, good luck suppers being thrown out right now, and they shall now begin the first map. Good luck one to everyone, including the commentator and streamers, because I'm hanging out. See you guys.
Bye
Oh,
bye.
this bastard just leaves us. How could he? Well, whatever. We're stuck with Nuko now. Stuck with the Nuko world. It's Alex Belay and Big Yikes for the Street Gatitos. And Defonz and Suzuka for the bocchi the poggers. Filipino flag, but mostly American team. Defonz the representing Brazilian. I think it was. Yes. Yeah. I don't want to get that wrong. But solid start for everyone so far, 99%. Alex Balea. No, I was going to say he was technically lowest attack for a second, but that was only down 99%, and it's Big Yikes down 99% now instead. So, as we get into the first KI. High skill level so far. Only a quarter of the map though. And first break. Aim finds misses for Yikes and Suzuka. Balea still alright. And Defon's solid as well. Just a little behind on the Ak. But Ak advantage will, from Suzuka, does give a little lead. Literally just 2k to the bocchi side. To the poggers side, as we might say. I don't know which. But both ways around, it's cringe. So, you know, maybe we just go straight in for a full cringe. The botchgers. The botchgers. Couldn't get through the sentence.
Also, the
Yeah.
score pretty close.
Score is ridiculously close. Alex Balea still holding. Stream not gonna catch him. Good. And no more errors so far as we catch the halfway point. This could make or break this pick. This was the pick for the botchies. Alex Balea, what was that? That was... Well, he's going to be kicking himself after this, I think. That was not good. That's going to take his score down to 700k, 800k or so. And with his teammate still on 350, that lead's going to start running away. Defon's 1/4 of the map to go. Absolutely wrecking this. Can he keep it up? Through the guitar solo. Suzuka slider break, actually. I think I was on the stack on the slider. Misaimed off of it. Yikes follows up with a misaim on the jumps, though. The awkward aim everyone catches the bounce. And so the lead will still be solid off of Defon's FC. A bit of a back drop for him, but not much. Another 100 drops, but is that really going to matter in the grand scheme of things? Alex Balea is so far behind. Unfortunately from Defon's. Suzuka another miss, but 260k. The 500k from Suzuka is enough to support regardless, because Defon's is absolutely destroying this first pick. What a decision that was. How about we completely demoralize them with a Defon's FC on Hard Rock 1. 1 mil, 150, no slider ends missed, 1300s. That's a top like 3 score on Hard Rock 1, if not the top score. I don't remember seeing an FC yet, but Street Gatitos with their own pick back now on the mixed European side. Interested to see how they react to that, because that was not how you want to start a match. And Alex, I think, definitely feels he could do better than that. And as he did, I think he could have matched that FC, if not for that minor mistake. And so to the other modded one. That's not DT. Hidden one. A little closer in the seeds this time, so I think a lot more expected of this match to be a little more closer than we've already had one pretty crazy upset. So certainly a less crazy upset is not out of the realms of possibility. But it's Meijiro moving in place of Suzuka, and Kalongi and Silla will swap in. Street Gatitos.
Oh my god, the sound buggering.
The sound is having a thing.
Why?
Give it a second as we get into the map, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe it's just the song.
Alright.
I'm really hungry right now, so excuse if I get distracted. Simple start, but it will not stay that way as we get full into the sliders. There's a tapping section as well. It could catch some people off guard. But I think DeFons is feeling it right now. He's lower in the accuracy. Kongi a little below him. And Scylla absolutely wrecking this with the SS. We'll see if that drops sometime soon. I measure they're not far behind at 99%. It's from Kalangi somewhere along the way there. I didn't see that. Not the way Gatitos want to start this map. This is not really a break point they can really afford to give up with this dignity. Another slider break for Kalangi. Some slider ends dropped for the bocchi side. But not enough to change the score. And that 70k lead will start to grow. Despite the great FC from Scylla, they finally dropped their SS. But I'm not sure that's really the reason they're starting to run away with this. As we go halfway through. A little more finger controlling now. Speeds up! The pace change got measured though. That's important. And DeFons, the tapping, suddenly finds him. And now it's Scylla to carry them to victory. This 44k will not last the test of, well, the next, I was going to say the test of time, but it's going to be the test of the next 30 seconds. Only thing saving him is the fact that this section is so slow that the score is going up not very fast. Finally switches. And still into this last section, this last Ki. Might be able to take it to a counter FC to DeFons on the HR1. Who was definitely having a good time for the most part. Much reduced score compared to the HR1. There's some carryover certainly, but it's not necessarily to be expected that a good HR1 score translate into a performance in Hidden 1. But for Scylla, doesn't even need to play HR1. The real question is, do they take it over the line, Scylla? And Claudia with a good recovery as well. Medjo missed at the end. Oh, the slider! No, Scylla!
Why? Why is always slider incident?
Oh no! I think technically a full combo in like the technical sense. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but
I
not
think
perfect
so.
because did drop the slider end.
Mm-hmm.
So, whoops. Still a great score. Just kind of goofy slider. But that was definitely needed for Street Gatitos. Needed to make sure that that surprise first pick was not omens of things to come. And definitely got a bit hairy there, but back to the poggers. Ball's in their court. So the HR1 went well. So that was more aim and some tapping. DT2's gone. DT3 is not maybe solid. Real 1?
Prima
It's open.
2.
I'm not for sure. Yeah, but I don't know if that's to their advantage. I don't know if they want to play free mod 2. Instead, they'll play mod 5. So yeah, straight all the way for the tapping.
Okay.
This time it's Lily
Mm-hmm.
to come in, and I think she'll be here as well. Yeah, swapping for the Fons. Yikes is back, as is Alex Belair.
Yep.
I'll better switch around. Wait a second. Wait for this last player to join in. For the bocchies. They're really running down this timer. Okay, Defonso is back. He's ready to speed. I mean, don't speed kids. It's against the law. Thanks, Esther. You couldn't see it, but I put my thumb up. Just the one thumb up. Alright, this could be the tone setter. If this goes wrong for Gatitos. The poggers are... Well, yes, they did lose the last map. It was not uncompetitive. Neither was the first map either, to be fair. Just an unlucky miss from Alex Belay in the middle. Did seal that. Default an early miss. Miss aim there. Well, not particularly AB part. Caught up in this tapping, it looks like. But the accuracy will be in their favor. Alex Belay is down at 94%. And Defonso has recovered that. And the total combo will stack up quickly at a BPM like this. Already a third through, it's not very long, 2 minutes 26. Not the shortest in the pool, but it's down there. As the lead will be taken off of the combo, off the back of the combo for Gatitos. But it's delicate now. Any mistake, such as at least 100 drops, lots of 100s dropped for both players. But some from Defonso as well, who's only just barely in the lead in AC. Lily's not so performing so well either in the AC department, but still has her full combo, which is the big thing as we get to the final stamina heavy section. And they just need to hold on. Gatitos. And this breakpoint could be theirs.
Oh!
Starting to get uncomfortable as Flowers, but at least yikes to go down. But 94k to be made up in such a short time, is that really going to happen? They need Alex to break as well. Oh, it's going to be so close. It's going down, he breaks again, yikes! Oh, there's another little section. 10k. Will 10k be made up in that time? Yes, it will. Oh my goodness, no one misses. Oh my god, they just about take it, Bocchi the Poggers. And I'm about to have a heart attack. Alex Blair did everything he could, but down at 94% is not enough. The Fons, even despite the early break, 96%. And Flowers with a 94% FC to match. Not quite matching up to Alex Blair, but it's enough to take it over because big yikes. Something happened near the end of that map. Okay, it doesn't really show on the graph, but something happened. It's gone, and now he's gone so insane. He's picking hidden too. Okay, no, it's probably a solid pick. I jest. I mean, they won hidden one, so not out of the realms of viability. And certainly changing the pace from the 230 BPM or so of Lemwood 5. It's probably a good way to catch people, but the question is who they're going to keep in, because they've just swapped out their entire players, who hopefully were practicing that, is my guess. That's why they switched up both. Lily will stay in, Flowers can stay. Megalo is back. Megalo McQueen. Should I say McQueen every time? I don't know. I feel like I want to. But I think that's our lineup, and I think that's what we will have. Lily will stay. It's the only holdover from that desperate fight on No Mod 5. Just to keep their pick. And if they can actually take this breakpoint from Gatitos, oh. They'll put them in quite the situation. Really act drops for Lily and Scylla. On the bottom side, however, Vegeta and Kalangi a lot more stable. But this is not the super challenging part of the map. What was that, Kalangi? Got a bit ahead of themselves on that burst. And honestly, that could be the difference. You never know. Well, okay, that will be the difference because that misread results in a big old red X. So you can hit the stream, it's fine. And everyone else is pretty stable now. Jumps! Catch flow! Lily! Completely lost where she was there. Sometimes you just lose AR8 hidden. Even if you can read it. You just go, oh, where the hell am I at now? Well, even if it's a pattern you know. But there's a few more key eyes to go. And chances for Flowers and Kalangi to recover. But it's on the FCs of Megalo and Scylla, and the act difference is the big difference maker here. 99 to 97%. Now, could be negated by a miss at any point. It's just the nature of Osu. Kick sliders, a little easier, I think, than the burst sometimes. As long as they're not overlapping, which they weren't here. And yeah, back up to 400 combo are both of them. But it's still a solid 160k lead. I think they are just about catching up. Gatitos, but it's a long journey. And could get slowed down at any point here. In fact, it's starting to waver a bit. It's sort of on the act drops to make it happen. Down to 34k. But on this last key eye, a miss could be fatal. Okay, no one on the stream, thankfully. Just the 1/100 drop from Megalo, which is actually kind of important because it's a fine line for his act right now. Okay, back into sensible patterns. As we get into stream, everyone goes down except for Kalangi, and that's exactly what they need is Gatitos. And that seems an unrecoverable prospect. Even down at 600k, he will expand that lead. And the map will end. And Gatitos, the pick taken again. So it's nice to see people winning picks for once. I don't know, breakpoints are fun, but seeing constantly breakpoints, it's just... There's something about it, it's like, why? Why are we doing this? But the bocchi, the poggers, every time. I can't get over it. Another pick for them.
Yep.
Interesting. Bit of remix from Bancho. It's a aspiring musician.
I'll head off too.
Very well. Eggman Master again. Seen a good bit of this. And this has caught a few people out. For sure. Not a bad pick. Okay, so this goes back as is Stefan's. And another song. So I guess it's just the two lineups for Street Gatitos. It's Belay and Yikes and Kalanka and what's it like? That's just the way it is.
No. This map broken. I saw hidden mod. I saw hidden mod.
Look, some people just really like it. And, well, they can pick it next if they really want to play it. Actually, no, they can't. They've played all the hymns. They can put free mod so that they can play it on free mode. So no more fin unless... Oh, God. No more cover for Yikes. I don't want to do the obvious bit for Big Yikes, but that wasn't a big enough one. Suzuka. Miss as well. Not a long map at all. Once again, like, it's not, this pose not, has a few long maps, but quite a few short ones as well. So it balances out pretty evenly, I'd say. However, the score is not balancing out so evenly due to the act difference from Suzuka. Big yikes, Stefan's big miss was really low on the act. I was about to note there, and now it's coming to plays. But Leia, what was that, Alex? Where was that miss from? I think they're still in the lead because Big Yikes has the combo advantage. Also, my dinner's here, so that's better. But we'll figure this out. Just as Gatitos seem to have figured out how to make breakpoints occur. They're gonna need something terrible from Big Yikes. Especially how the Fonz is followed up with another miss. And 100k is unrecoverable. And Suzuka goes down, that's all she wrote for this map. And not the pick I would have gone with, really, even thinking, like, not even just in hindsight. And a good recovery from Big Yikes after having the first miss. 760k. Not bad at all. Just a very unfortunate halfway miss for Balea. That's just... seems cursed right now. S rank for Suzuka even, but... just so many slider breaks.
Yeah, slider break.
And the first breakpoint will go to the top C Street Gatitos. And they will have another pick. Try and consolidate this further. And they go for aim and finger control no more finger control stamina no more 3. Sorry, let me like just run through all the skill sets before I get to the correct one. Tapping. It's tapping. It's low BPM tapping with some flow aim in it. There you are. I figured out what map it was. I don't know what map I thought it was when I said all the other things. And I'm probably gonna eat after this map because I'm really bloody hungry. But I shall stay for this one because I think this one will decide. This one really decides it. I think if they can make this breakpoint, then it's gonna be should probably just go to TV or something. But Gatitos should close it out if they get this. And really, by all means, they should. And actually, I'm going to finally change up the lineup. It's going to be Belay and Kalangi this time, with Lily moving in, along with the Foggers. For, watch the Poggers side. Got a lot of time zones in this lobby right now, so no wonder they'd had a bit of a delay on this one. Okay, SS for Kalangi so far. Only 200 combo in. And not the hardest sections quite yet. And it's gonna swing back and forth as it's mostly just an arbitrary act battle right now.
We have
Key eyes are really where it's gonna test it.
yeah. We have. I was going to say accuracy battle, but I missed.
You missed, and so did Lily, unfortunately. Flame actually catching her, and now that leaves them in not a great spot. That's Balea, back and forth. I think Miss Abe. Not a usual miss for Balea. Usually pretty on point. But Kalangi, fuck it, he's still at 100. He's still an SS.
Who?
Well, even if it was an act battle, he'd be winning it.
Oh my god.
I need to see what the unstable rate is on that. That's some absolute madness. The Fons is trying to keep up. Unfortunately, you dropped like 2 100s to Fons, so I'm afraid you're just not good enough. Oh, Kalangi dropped 1 100. Okay. Yep, we're good. However, still behind are the bocchis. As you get to the halfway point, second. Ki halfway through. Some people have had a bit of trouble with those little circles patterns, but not being caught quite yet. Alex up at 99. It's only Lily kind of lagging behind at 97 because she had a big old chain miss. Oh, it's both the FCs to go down to Fons and Kalangi. Leaving Alex Balea the only one left for Gatitos and Flowers for the Poggers, and it's gonna be the act difference really to make it. Oh, they've all hit that. Both of them. Sorry. The Fons have miss again, as does Kalangi, but it's the 2 surviving combos now for Flowers and Alex Balea. Never mind, a slider break. Too fast, too furious, and Alex Balea will bring them ahead. Gatitos has done his shift into this. He's put in the work. 500k, should have up to 600 fairly soon. And that gap will only increase. Kalangi put in the work earlier as well. We'll have a similar score. And Lily, unfortunately, second miss was the one to drive it home. It's one more miss at the end, but it's academic. As is the slider break.
Again?
Uh,
Why slider at at the end of the map? Oh.
I don't know why they do it. Anyways, I will leave you in the hands of our host Cessna for a bit because I need to eat.
No.
And I think yes, I'm really hungry. Please, it's on the table, Cessna.
No.
What do you mean no? Depends what they pick. If they pick a 2-minute map, I'll stay. But they better pick now, bocchi. Leave my family. Okay. Get ranked here. Okay. Very well. I was peer pressured by one host and one person in the chat, and I am weak-willed. / I kind of do want to commentate. On the other hand, pick! Pick your last pathetic map! It's not, I have nothing against you, I just like Yu-Gi-Oh! References. Oh, they did pick a 2-minute map. Okay, we're good.
Number 2.
Now it's a fight for survival. I mean, not really, because it's round 32, because they just go to the lower bracket, but... Right, it's like fight for survival. The second bit's already up, but it's measured up, switching in. Big Yikes is back. And Alex is having a pretty good match so far, so I think only reasonable he stays to close it. And they had a little earlier, a little trouble earlier. Let's see if she can keep them in this. Let's wait for Bancho to catch up. Okay, early accolade for the Gatitos. But that could change in a moment. Notice says it's the space streams that catch yikes. The first one, to be fair. Sometimes you hit the first one, sometimes you don't. What was that, Alex? Just slider? Gone? Okay, well, suddenly looking a lot more possible for Bocchi the Poggers, and it's seeming like a good pick to keep them in this. Halfway through. This is where they need to miss if Gatitos want to take it, but instead it's Alex Bolea to miss. Then something about the streams. Okay, there we go. One miss for Flowers. Somewhere in that stream over-aimed it, looked like. But Big X only hit 700 combo. Alex only hit 300. Measured up pretty solid at 98%. And Alex, so there's another follow-up miss on that space stream. It's not going to cut it. Could I just get 1-0 team score? But Butcher the Poggers will have another chance to take this to TB. Butcher one miss at the end, but nothing to come of that. Still, it's the last stream. Very well. The match continues.
You can't eat yet.
No, I will stay hungry, apparently. TB. Okay, we'll get the chants going in the chat, but this is starting to pick up. Street Gatitos, one more chance to close this out without the TB. Otherwise, it's kind of anyone's game. That TB is very much up in the air. I think that's very much a way for an upset.
Oh, number
And-
one.
But we're not going to be upset because it's no 1-1. Have some Kingslayer.
Wait, this map copyright, right?
Card activate. They had back to the Yu-Gi-Oh references. They activated my trap card. I measured on summon Silent Suzuka, who's now joined the other team. Whoops. Give it a sec. That would have been a swap round. Still needs to get into slot 2. Still a safe slot. There we go. Alright, Defons and Suzuka to take it to TB. And I think this is the first time we've seen the combination of Scylla and Alex as well. What a time to bring it together. Alright, in we go. $185 BPM. 9.5 AR. Pure consistency. Let's see who can weather the storm. Weather the king slaying storm. Pancho miss originally for Defons, so it's alright. And in we go. No messing about here. Bring the horizon. Or breaking the horizon. Heat. Horizon. You know what it is. No SS is maintained. That's fair enough. This is honestly, I wouldn't want to maintain an SS on this beat. Just mind melting pressure. A bit of tapping on us as well. And it's going to be that to catch the Fons, I think just on a slider. Just a little bit off on the rhythm there. Or perhaps a slight misaim. Have to get the baby metal vocals coming in. First key eye. Really leads Gatitos. And so the trap card seeming to work out so far, at least as far as what he said, that it was Suzuka who was the trap on this map, and doing pretty well, by all means. Pop back. Nice play, not far behind though. Chased. Just, yeah, like, really right behind him is Defons as well, so. Oh, he got a bit too fancy with the taps. Oh no, Defons. Just aim them. Just aim them, man. And so let's back up to 99%. And so, no matter how good Suzuka does, who's now dropped Zack suddenly the pressure's on. And the double FC looking very strong. Gatitos primed to take this in one. Defons is, yeah, a bit disappointed. I'd be a bit annoyed as well. No, I don't think drawing on your screen is going to help you play. I'll be honest. You gotta wait for all the fade. And now it's a commanding lead from the Gatitos. What is that? Alex! I don't even, does that count as a miss aim? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Somewhere he picked up a miss. The Exilla is the only FC for him, for their side. Like a little behind big act drops, and that's not really going to make him able to make up this 200k, 300k. There is not time. Not at all. Gatitos, it was a bit messy, but just about take the match that they could have taken. They will move on in the winners bracket. Go to the poggers. A good fight and certainly a good showing for what they might have in store next. But Suzuka goes down, as is Defons, just at the end. A good performance nonetheless. Gatitos will take the match and move on in the bracket. FC Frasilla down at 98%. Not bad at all. Just a very unfortunate miss in the middle for Alex Balea. That was just very sad. But lovely time. And I will have you see them off. Test that. Bye.
Bye bye.
Stay safe, friends.